On behalf of the past and present elders of Kamilaroi, I'd like to welcome you here. And the official name for Kamilaroi land is Kamilaroi, which extends from the Hunter Valley up to the Queensland border. I'd like to invite you to the New England Institute of Tafe, which is in the north and northwest of northern New South Wales. This building also stands on Kamilaroi land.
Our institute is geographically large, having 11 campuses spread over 106,000 square kilometres. We provide around 400 courses and learning pathways to over 20,000 students. In 2010, our enrolments increased by 8.4% from 2008. Over the same period, enrolments from outside our institute boundaries increased to 15.3%. We're expanding our market to students across Australia with courses like the Certificate 4 in Leisure and Health and the Certificate 4 in Aged Care Work, which have students in Sydney, Melbourne and Adelaide. We are a rural and regional provider in one of Australia's richest agricultural regions. We serve a diverse, dispersed population who live in small, isolated communities, large regional centres and everything in between. We provide training opportunities from statements of attainment to advanced diplomas for individuals and groups in over 20 industry areas, from personal services to trades, to business and much more. In 2010, we met all purchasing agreement targets, apart from two, which were within 2% of the target. So we increased our enrolments at Certificate 2 and above, increased completions and met the needs of young and disadvantaged people.
G'day, my name is Bruce Wild. I'm the head cook and recovered client at Freeman House, drug and alcohol and crisis accommodation unit run by the St Vincent de Paul Society in Armidale. I completed a Certificate 4 in Hospitality Supervision through a workplace traineeship in 2009 and was also the recipient of the Student of the Year for the New England Institute in that year. My life has changed through learning and through the ongoing completion of relevant workplace education. I am being allowed, as well as the Freeman House clients, to benefit from the professional guidance provided by Tafe staff, and this has been a direct benefit to Freeman House. Freeman House is the recipient of a Regional Development Australia Fund grant, and we and Tafe will continue to grow community-focused development in the Armidale area.
We have students of all ages, backgrounds and abilities. They are diverse, but with distinctive needs, issues and aspirations. Aboriginal people and those from culturally diverse backgrounds, students with a disability and people experiencing social exclusion. We support them with flexibility, responsiveness and specialist services. Specialist services include dedicated units in counselling, disabilities and Aboriginal education and training. We offer training that scaffolds learning, employability and foundation skills, Indigenous language and specifically tailored bridging programs. We want our students to achieve beyond their expectations.
New England Institute has been building up the delivery of the Kamilaroi language for a number of years. In 2009 we were successful in gaining an Australian Flexible Learning Framework project to develop a pilot project delivering Kamilaroi online through Certificate 1 in Indigenous languages. Kamilaroi was a language that was almost lost, but thankfully through recordings of elders who retained their language, historical recordings and hard work by a few linguists, a fairly extensive language database has been preserved and the language is growing, as every living language does. The demand for classes is high around a vast region and beyond the traditional area of the Kamilaroi country, as we have a mobile population. We engage students from across the state and locally, linking them up in weekly live chats using an online virtual conferencing room, Adobe Connect, for the synchronous connection, and a variety of online tools for asynchronous to access any time to reinforce and practice their learning. Students who want to engage are of varying ages, educational background and technology skills. For a number, this is their first time on a computer, and for the majority, a first time learning a second language. So So we have to choose our delivery carefully to meet a variety of learning styles and provide a variety of support mechanisms. A team teaching approach is used. Sue Ellen Tighe teaches the language skills and I teach and support the use of technologies and the student connections. We build the resources in collaboration and we reflect on how the strategies work with individual students. We are in a state of continuous improvement and the resources we develop can be used in the face-to-face classroom. Fun and hands-on engagement is a key element to our delivery. We use a combination of visual, audio and hands-on engagement. Students actively read and write in Gamilaroi, listen and speak Gamilaroi in every lesson. We ease them into activities so they feel supported. We play and sing songs in Gamilaroi. We joke about Gamilaroi Idol. We play games such as one based on bingo to practice learning words. We use an online program called Voice Threads between live sessions. Sue Ellen has recorded keywords and sample sentences for each session. I then upload them to Voice Threads, which students can play independently with visual stimulus such as spelling of the words and images. They can play and practice as often as they like, and when they're ready they can record their own voice. Voice Thread engages students in listening and speaking Gamilaroi along with reading, and we have different activities where they can write and translate Gamilaroi as well. We've been utilising Toondoo for teachers and students to create comic strips in the Gamilaroi language. It's good practice for reading and writing and can be used for assessment. You can search on Toondoo for Gamilaroi to find over 70 cartoons already created. This means it's a growing resource that can be built collaboratively and shared. We utilise these cartoons in our PowerPoints, in Adobe Connect and in the booklets we've created. As you can see, we bring together a variety of learning tools and are always on the lookout for better tools and strategies to engage students effectively in their learning. Gamilaroi Online has enabled us to offer training and connect students and appropriate teachers over a vast distance. It's exciting to be a part of the language rejuvenation, to hear the language and laughter in our live classes and to see students proud to be learning what they see as an important part of their cultural identity.
We recognise those in remote areas are at an educational disadvantage. We are a leader in breaking down the barrier of distance with innovative and flexible solutions. We want our students to be able to study anywhere at any time. We know that one size doesn't fit all, so we invest in finding new solutions to the delivery of training. Technology allows us to be agile and responsive in a highly competitive environment. Our students gain skills and confidence in using technology while they study, like using live scribe pens to help with note-taking and recordings to meet assessment tasks.
New England Institute has been using the internet to deliver building and carpentry courses to New South Wales students for over 5 years now. We also deliver professional development courses to builders who need the sessions to maintain their licence. In the beginning, our students lived in areas that were not close to a Tafe college, but we are attracting more city dwellers lately. Our students' work can take them all around the world. This week we've had students log on from all over New South Wales as usual, and one in Darwin and one in Fiji for work, and one in New Zealand on holidays. We usually have full attendance. We set a semester timetable. Our building course is scheduled for 3 nights a week. We text our students about 3 hours before class to help set their minds, and we always start on time. Our Adobe Connect session starts with a song, the roll call, and then the teacher quickly displays and comments on each student's submitted work for the week. Their peers often comment as well. We have a little program that randomly selects whose work is up next. It's fun and offers fantastic feedback. The session is delivered using normal old teaching skills, like a handout or a PowerPoint presentation, or it could be plain old chalk and talk. It is the interactive bit that the students enjoy. Checking for learning is easy. Responses to questions can be by typed chat or poll pod, or we can use the student microphone with the respondent being chosen by a little friend, the randomiser. It keeps everyone on their toes. The building industry demands that its workers are team players. We promote this with the use of the breakout room, an Adobe Connect feature that randomly divides the large group into smaller ones. These sessions work great for problem-solving tasks. The students look forward to them. They are also a great way to connect people that don't see each other much, and real friendships are formed. We often have guest speakers. A recent session had a tax component, not a subject that we are fond of. My head teacher, Grant, found a willing ATO officer, Bill at Port Macquarie. He hadn't done online before, but he was ready to give it a go. We had our students prepare a list of questions on notice for Bill. He answered them very professionally and embellished the responses with his personal stories, something we couldn't do. He's ready to go again with the next group. We all learned heaps that night. The students, the 3 teachers in Armidale, Tamworth and Inverell, and Bill said he learned heaps too. Our students are responding exceptionally well to our interactive online delivery. It was thought that it would be best suited to those who couldn't get to Tafe, and it sure is. But a student's comment the other day seemed to sum it up. He said, "I wouldn't do my course any other way, even if I could get to Tafe." It's very, very exciting.
We have dedicated technology hubs which guarantee equity and learning for people in our region and beyond. From these studios, we produce high-quality audio-visual connections for students and teachers to interact. We use Moodle, Adobe Connect, wikis and blogs, and can pre-record sessions for those who can't participate in real-time activities. Such technology also enables communication and workforce development. We routinely conduct meetings, professional conversations and training activities linking staff across our 11 campuses. Our teachers can use iPhones, iPads and 3D video cameras to extend their skills and teaching methodologies. In 2010, our wireless network was extended to all campuses. We connected with remote schools using advanced online and video conferencing technologies to offer students a diverse range of courses including information technology, retail, business services, community pharmacy and desktop publishing. In 2010, we delivered courses to over 1,500 Stage 6 high school students from across the region. They completed these as part of their HSC. We undertook discussions with community organisations, industry and the University of New England about the use of the National Broadband Network.
To help meet the nursing skills shortage in rural and remote locations, the Armidale campus of Tafe New England Institute has been using web conferencing to deliver TVET and SBT's courses in nursing. Certificate 3 in Health Service Assistance was developed in response to a skills shortage in the health sector. The qualification is delivered via web conferencing to Year 11 and 12 students in rural and remote locations. This method encourages students to gain a qualification where they live, which they can then use within their own community. Online learning is supplemented by regular clinical placement days which are achieved through a coordinated effort from Tafe New South Wales New England Institute staff in conjunction with regional area health services. Teachers and students maximise the technology available, communicating via web conferencing chat rooms, emails, SMS, fax and telephone. The program provides increased opportunities for students who may not be able to attend regular classes and provides access to e-learning for rural and remote healthcare learners. Tafe New England Institute delivers quality outcomes for students wishing to function in the capacity of assistant in nursing in acute care settings such as hospitals. It also allows them to work in aged care facilities or in the community in a home and community care setting. Students develop a sound knowledge base complemented by competent application of their skills in clinical practice. Tafe New England Institute promotes best practice in nursing across each unit of competence. Over an 18-month period, students achieve a Certificate 3 level qualification. As of this year, the Health Service Assistance Program has become a framework course, contributing to the HSC ATAR score if the exam is sat. It will account for 6 of the 22 units starting in Year 11 and going through to Year 12. In addition to a career as an assistant in nursing, it also allows for a pathway to university through an interview process once the qualification is achieved. Our teachers' skills are also developed and enhanced in ICT and e-learning approaches, giving future students a better experience. Tafe New England Institute works closely with the DET through school principals, careers advisors and TVET coordinators. We also work with area health services through health services managers, nurse unit managers and clinical educators. These relationships have been forged and strengthened. Tafe benefits by meeting business targets through delivery of training in areas of identified skills shortages.
Our strong links to industry, community and business mean that our courses are relevant and specific to need. We are crucial in delivering much needed skills back into the community. An example is in apprenticeship training, where we deliver to 14 industry areas and service over 500 employers.
Hi there, my name is Peter Dillon, owner of Dillon's Plumbing, a business that employs 25 staff, including over the years many apprentices. As you would be aware, ensuring the ongoing success of a business involves a number of challenges, including accessing highly skilled staff. I'm pleased to say that over many years I've established a great working relationship with New England Tafe. As an employer, I find Tafe highly approachable, flexible, quality focused and future focused. Future focus is important in my business, particularly given the emergence of environmentally sustainable practices in my industry. The recently completed Sustainability Centre highlights New England Tafe's ability to think about the future needs of the community. It is a brilliant resource that enables my staff to get hands-on training and enables me to provide a quality service to my customers in a way that minimises environmental impact.
I hope you can see that our people are excited and passionate about what we do. They are our most valuable asset. We constantly seek feedback from staff through our employment engagement strategy and work in a continuous improvement cycle that involves the whole Institute. We are proud of what we do. We believe that we really do embody our mission of changing lives through learning.
My name is Mark Sutherland. I'm a Gomeroi Murray here from Tamworth. I'm a part of the Gomeroi Dance Company. Two years ago, a member of Tafe, New South Wales, they approached us at a Aboriginal showcase in the Country Music Festival here in Tamworth, and we were running Aboriginal cultural workshops, and a member of the Tafe here in Tamworth came up to us and told us, the opportunity of one day starting our Certificate 4 in Training and Assessment, and she was very persistent in it, and she got us around, and we eventually started to study it. Well, it was through that first communication that Tafe made with us. Before that, I was unaware of the opportunities that Tafe could offer, and it was really good to see that a member of the Tafe showed that passion and got us really interested.
Jilia Yambuli, Gary Angandu Marajus Kaingul Gomeroi, Ngamlanginda, Winalanginda, Winangalawa. This means we're speaking to the old people that have gone on before us to watch over us all and to guide us towards a better future. Thank you very much.